baby, you the reason. Charge nigga 30 for birds and done it easy. So fish scale, so oil base. What up, street tune? What up, young face? What up, C bro?
Peace, high frequencies, everybody. Straight live from Memphis, Tennessee. As always, if I'm not traveling on the road, I did want to tap in, talk to you all a little bit about this Young Dolph CMG murder case that's going on right now. We got the Tennessee versus Justin Johnson, and then we have Cornelia Smith and also someone that I know, Hernandez Govan Quet, went to high school with me. We went to high school together. So a little bit about this. I've been reading comments on various pages and hearing commentators, hearing people talk about it. That really don't even know Memphis, never even been to Memphis, getting this misconception about Memphis. But I wouldn't even really say misconception. I would say what people are doing are segregating Memphis from what's happening all over the world. So what's happening in Memphis is no different from anywhere. I've been to the hoods of Paris, y'all. I have been to the hoods and had cannabis in Paris, the streets of Paris, France. Late night hood, trap house, projects, backpack, dudes walking with backpacks 2 o'clock in the morning with their work in the hood. All right, so I don't want people to say, hey, ooh, don't nobody need to go to Memphis, or Memphis this, Memphis that. Baby, it's everywhere. And I travel. One year I just backpacked all over the world, and I've seen projects and hoods and things happen all over the world. So whatever is going on here goes on everywhere, just to be clear. All right. Now, one of the things I have been watching the live video that they've been showcasing of the trial against Justin Johnson here in our courthouses. The first day, which was Monday, with Cornelia Smith. One of the things, my biggest question is, and this is what I was talking about last night, CMG has paid for attorneys for the apparently, because they ain't charged yet, but apparently the hitman in the Young Dolph murder case. So Cornelia Smith, it was stated in the courtroom on Monday that CMG, Yo Gotti, the head of Yo Gotti's, record label, whatever, paid $50,000 for Cornelia Smith's attorney that he has now. My question is, if y'all ain't got nothing to do with it, if y'all didn't plan the hit, if all of that happened, if, we saying if because we don't really know. Trying to get in here and get me some lemonade. If, right? Because we don't really know. But this is what was stated in the courtroom, y'all. The attorney stated, hey, CMG paid for $50,000 for your attorney, right? He said, I don't know how much they paid him. He was like, they paid for your attorney, right? He was like, $50,000. He said, but I don't know how much they paid him. But yeah, they paid for my attorney. If they paying $50,000 for attorneys, or whatever the case, I don't care if they paid $10, and the hit was on not just Young Dolph, but they said what was stated was a lot of people in Young Dolph's camp had prices on their heads. This is what was stated. Right? They just so happened ran up and saw Dolph first, so they got him for the $100K, but they really didn't get but $800, but that's another story. But if CMG is paying for attorneys for people who kill. It's already word on the street that y'all set this up. Don't that look a little bit suspicious? That you paying for the killers of Young Dolph's attorneys? Like, why would you do that if you ain't ordered a hit, if you ain't have nothing to do with it, if you ain't got no dealings in this situation? So, and like I said before, Hernandez Govan is going to walk free. Hernandez Govan ain't going to do no time. He gonna make it. Big Jook already did. They tried to cut it off there, but that ain't where it started. And we also got what's going on is the Young Thug case trial that's going on live now too. And so I was sitting there thinking about it the other day. I'm like, damn, why do we have this Young Dolph case going on right now and this Young Thug case going on right now, and they're broadcasting it live? They're broadcasting it live. I haven't really received what this particular message is right now and why they're doing this, because everything is always about timing. I know with rituals, it's always about timing. We were talking about that the other day when my partner was talking about his girlfriend, of course, is a pastor, and he was saying that he wouldn't be able to go with them on a trip because it's the first Sunday and they have to do communion. And I was like, well, yeah, communion is a rite, a ritual, so they have to do it on that particular day. I don't know why, but rituals always have to do with timing. So there's some timing going on. We got Puff Daddy issue. We got Young Thug trial. We got Young Dolph trial. We got all these trials and issues and things going on right now. Why? Maybe you all can tell me. I don't know why it's all developing and coming out and festering right now. I don't know if our energy is being diverted from one place to another for a particular reason. I don't know. But something is going on. And we're shifting. I would say the other day in my dream, not last night, night before last, I had a dream. And in my dream, there were these tennis shoes. And they tennis shoes that I have at home, by the way. I got these shoes, these some Air Max, some Nike Air Max. They pink, yellow, they're really cute. And I hadn't worn them in years. Matter of fact, I pulled them out the closet about 2 weeks ago because I was looking for some other shoes and they was in the box. And I was like, oh, I forgot about these. They popped up in my dream. Now, yesterday when I had to go to a meeting at this school, I walk in and one of the teachers had on these shoes. The exact same shoes, y'all. Exact. Yes. Thank you. The exact same shoes, y'all. And that's what I've been meaning about when I shared with you all the other day about the subtleties, the subtle changes, the subtle things that's going on as we shift right into and shift into different timelines and shift into a timeline of existence, but everything is kind of like merging itself, overlapping and merging, and that's why dreams sometimes would be weird, or I wouldn't even say weird, they would be hard to read or understand or divine or receive a message from, because it's kind of all over the place, because it's these different timelines and dimensions overlapping. So that takes me to another dream I had probably like a week and a half ago. I think it's been about a week, maybe a week and a half or so. This dream was particular, interesting, and weird to me. Because in this dream, I went to, it was almost like a apartment or a dormitory building, and they were having this meeting. I was invited, and I went, and the energy kind of felt off. If you all have seen Dr. Sleep, it reminded me of the group of people who were sucking the souls and life from the children and from people. Those type of beings. That is what I got from them. I can't remember what they were called. If you remember, put it in the chat if you're still here with me. That was the energy I got from it, and it was very real. It was very real, like it wasn't dream-like. It was very in the moment, real. And I remember the head lady over that group telling me, you can stay here with us. It's okay to stay here with us if you want to stay here with us. It's other people just like you here. You know, we're good people, da-da-da-da. And I was like, no, I'll leave. I'll make it on my own. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go. And it was somebody else who also was leaving, was saying that they were going to leave and go. But they was trying to make it where we could not. Now, before I got into the building, I parked my car where they told me to park it. And when I was leaving out with this other person, they said, where you park? I was like, I parked my car there. He's like, man, why? I don't remember. It was male, female, I can't remember. But they was like, damn, why you park your car where they told you to? Like, you that naive, like you trust them to park your car where they told you, like, that's going to be able to get to. Like, they going to be, once you try to get to the car, they going to try to get you. And I was like, damn, I didn't think about that. So we were going through this way, trying to get out. When we opened various doors, going through like this underground area, we could see so much, I would say, like pillaging, raping, pillaging, robbery, things that were going on. It was like complete purge chaos. And we was like, okay, we can't go out that door. So we kept going. And I was walking with this person, and they asked me something else. And I can't remember, because I remember this dream was like a week and a half ago. I can't remember what was asked of me. But I told them, I was like, yeah, they told me today. He said, you did that too? He said, so you just believe everything? He said, you just so naive that you believed everything that they told you, and it was not true. So I wake up from the dream, and like I said, when I wake up from the dream, everything seems so real. And I've been really pondering where was I taken to? Where was I taken to? And although they couldn't touch me and nothing happened to me, they tried. They tried it, but they couldn't. They got me there. That was the thing. They got me there. But that's all they could do. They got me there, but they couldn't get me to stay. They couldn't get me to stay. And they was trying to make it enticing. I'll tell you this. Just like in this realm, especially when you start practicing your own personal witchcraft, your own rituals, your own, I would say your enlightenment journey, of whatever that looks like for you, you'll run into people who it may feel like initially that you all share the same types of things. Oh, y'all may like crystals. You may like beads, and you may like, meditations, whatever. You'll find people who are on their spiritual journey as well, but it'll be something that's a little bit different with them than it is from you. Like, you all's mission ain't quite the same. It's something a little bit different about them and you. And it's not in a enlightened, high frequency type of way. It's more in a lower chakra type of way. And then you'll get the feeling like, oh yeah, I don't need to be fucking with this type of person. Like, oh no, yeah, we talk about crystals and stuff like that, but this person on some other shit. That's the feeling that I got. Like I said before, if you've seen Dr. Sleep, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about with the lady with the little top hat and her crew of people who were sucking souls, and they could actually feel. This is the kicker about that movie with them. They could actually feel the energy of children with the light. Children of the light. That's what it is. It's children of the light. They were actually hunting. They were hunting children of the light. They were hunting children of the light. And when they would find them in situations where they were by themselves, like initially when it first came on, the little girl was in the park by herself. She had walked off. So she ended up alone. And that was the time that they were able to capture her. And so these children were coming up missing. Nobody was knowing what was going on, but they were taking these children because they were young enough not to be tainted and had this gift. And they wanted it. So when they would suck their energy and suck their soul till there was nothing left, they would become more powerful. And that's what it felt like. It felt like these people found me because of the light, right? Because some of us house like this still childlike energy, even though we may be in an adult form or this earth age, we still house a child energy and a childlike nature and a childlike energy and light to us. And that's why we are protectors of the children, because we are them and we still house that. But they were able to find me with that, but they weren't able to keep me. So, she tried it. I would say she tried it, but it went flying, and me and someone else, we were able to get out of that situation. So yeah, they were hunting. There are hunters of children of the light in other realms, right? Not just here. It does occur here. I had another dream last night. I woke up, and that you probably can kind of hear it in my voice, a bit of tiredness, because last night I was doing just that. I was trying to save children, protect children, keep the children from various entities, and sometimes it can be extremely tiring when you wake up. It's almost like you ain't been asleep because you've been working. I was sweating. I remember, but then I don't remember. I woke up. I got a hand towel. I put it on my back. I went back to sleep. I went right back into the dream of work. So yeah, and that may also be a reason why we have these trials going on right now, to kind of diverge our energy and mindset from some huntings and kidnappings of children and energy that's going on right now. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I did start it off with my Memphis my Memphis energy, y'all. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go to this agriculture event at the Agriculture Center. Y'all know that's what's going on. That's what we about over here. Growing our own food, building on the land, building community. I go back to the Black Urban Gardeners and Farmers Conference in Houston, Texas this year, end of October. I'm excited about that. It's all about Black and brown folks, so that's going to be beautiful. And so, yeah, if you're not growing your own food, you need to get with somebody who knows how to grow their own food. If you've never grown your own food, you really don't even have to get with somebody who's growing their own food. Go get a seed packet, read the label, and go for it. What's the worst that could happen? You don't get a good yield and you start over, or try it again. It's not that big of a deal. If it doesn't come out perfect, the thing about it, just keep trying. You're gonna grow something. It's ingrained in us to do that. And this sphere or dodecahedron or tetrahedron, whatever it is that we live on, realm, is created for us to plant and grow, right? That's the work as well. Plant, we reap, we sow. Plant, reap, sow. Reaping and you're sowing. You're sowing and you're reaping. And that's what we doing here in all types of ways that we can look at this. So that's my message for today. Really, why is CMG paying for murderers of young Dolph? Wouldn't that further incriminate you and the entire CMG camp that you all did this? Right? What it look like? Well, those are questions. But as always, I leave you all in peace.